Hey everyone, it's Matt with My Model Y Adventure, and today we're going to be installing a carbon fiber dash cover. This is something that I've been interested in, and I picked this up from Tesery. And when I was looking for an option, I wanted a one-piece look. I've seen other options that are much cheaper, but they're two different pieces. You can see the seam even though it's kind of hidden behind the screen over here. I wanted a one-piece option, carbon fiber. This is not ABS. This is kind of real carbon fiber. And to cover up the white dash part just to help visually with looks. But then also I've seen it at night sometimes, or during, I'm sorry, not at night, during the day, the white part of the dash is kind of reflected into the window. And it can be at times a little difficult to look out your mirror because of the reflection of the dash. And it's based on, angles of the sun of the car, everything like that. But this is, I'm hoping, going to help solve that, and then also visually look a little nicer than just the white part of the dash. So stay tuned for kind of steps of how to install this. It's super simple, very easy. For me, it's going to be a little more difficult because I have the dash screen I got to remove. But if you don't have a dash screen, you can literally install this in under a minute. Stay tuned. So the first thing you're going to want to do is clean the top of the dash. So I just have some, interior cleaner. I'm just going to spray into my microfiber cloth, and then just do kind of a rub down on here. Now I have removed my dash, so that way I can remove my screen that's over here. But if you don't have a screen, you obviously don't have to do those steps. So let me just rub this down. And then the last part over here on the driver's side. All right. So I do recommend kind of before you take the adhesive off is just do a test fit and just make sure that this fits well in or on your dash. So just to kind of show you, the dash is adhered with kind of this double-sided tape. You can kind of see some of the reflections of the carbon fiber from my garage light. Take a look at it here. It is definitely, I'm assuming based on the cost, I think this, I think it was $179. A thick piece of carbon fiber is going to be a lot more pricey. This is a little bit on the thinner side, so it is a little bit flexible and bendable. So let's take a look at how this fits on the dash cover in the Model Y. So I'm just going to lift it up over here. And then kind of, gonna bring it this way just a little bit. I think that's gonna look pretty sharp. Definitely blacks out the dash, before the white was there. Very visible, very prominent. Just kind of do a little before and after that you can see. And this sits on there pretty nice. Let me go check the other side here. Give me just a second. So here, just kind of getting a good look at it. I do have the flash on my phone. You can see the nice weave. This does come in a gloss or like kind of a matte finish like I have here. It does look pretty nice. It fits pretty well. So the next steps that you're going to want to do is basically remove the double-sided tape. And I'm hoping after you push and secure it down, it's going to help close that gap that you can see there. I think it will. So let me pull this off here and remove the double-sided tape. This does come with an adhesion promoter, which is basically just kind of like a wipe that you can use to put on top of after you remove the double-sided tape covers, just to help it adhere better. So let me grab that. I'm going to remove the red kind of strip here that's on the tape, and then we'll secure it onto the dash. So I have the adhesion promoter, kind of just like a wet wipe. Just gonna wipe it on here. Don't forget to do the sides. And I'm just gonna do all the way across here. And back here. It does dry very quickly, just takes literally a few seconds. And then I'm just gonna make sure I get the front really good. All right, so let me go grab the dash cover. One of the hardest things is just removing that red tape from the double-sided tape without peeling the actual tape off. But luckily I had a pair of tweezers and was able to help do that pretty successfully. Just gonna bring this in. All right, so give me just a second to readjust my hand on the camera, and then we'll go through the install. All right, so I have the piece here. I did just tilt my screen down basically all the way to help give some room. Big shout out to screen tilts. So I'm just gonna line up kind of one side over here on the driver's side. And then in essence, just kind of push it down. It is actually sitting pretty nice. And then just kind of pushing down along the edges over there. Let me adjust positions to get the passenger side. Pushing down in the middle. And let me walk over and then do the passenger side. So then just the same thing over here, pushing down. It did close this gap really nicely, I will say, between the kind of aluminum color trim, silver, to where the white part was. Awesome. Quality-wise, this feels pretty nice. I know it's kind of just a really thin piece of carbon fiber that's on here, but I'm happy with it. So of course, if you don't have a front screen like I do, you don't have to worry about undoing everything, and your installation steps are basically done. You know, clean it, probably just use some more like interior cleaner in your microfiber cloth to help clean it up. But let me assemble everything back together on here, and then we'll just look at some finished results. So out in the sun, you can really see the stark difference between the white finish and then the carbon fiber. But just kind of looking at it, very happy with kind of the results of installing it. This is actually, I think, 2 days after the install process. Life got a little bit in the way and was not able to finish kind of recording everything after just installing it. I'll put links down in the description of where you can pick up your own kind of carbon fiber, whether it's matte or gloss, kind of dash panel here. Picked it up from Tesery, and you can use code ADVENTURE to save a few bucks. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. This was Matt from My Model Y Adventure.